Okay, so this is the weird period of time where I've got a new camera to help with these videos, but I haven't had anything to record, so I haven't had really any chance to learn how to use this camera. So this is it. The camera I got was a GoPro Hero 11. I've never used a GoPro before, and the reason I got this instead of like a standard webcam for my computer is because it's my intention to sometime take the camera out with me while, like, for example, if I go out to a trail someplace and I decide to run out there, then I can take it with me there. I can't do that with a standard webcam. This is actually take 2 of this video because I accidentally stopped the recording a moment ago, and I don't know if GoPro picks up where the other one left off, or if I have to splice the 2 videos together. No clue, so we're just winging this and seeing how it goes. So the main purpose of this video is just to kind of outline what I've got coming up. One of the things I noticed that I started doing back in June that I really thought was a good idea was I immediately looked for a race to put on the calendar, and it was something that I was looking forward to working towards instead of just getting outside and just running or walking whenever I couldn't run. So my plan going forward is to keep some kind of event or race on the calendar pretty much at all times. The more I do this and the better I get at actually getting through the races and getting the time down, I'll probably start scheduling multiple events at a time, just constantly keeping me something looking that I'm building towards instead of this nebulous idea of getting fitter, which is a plan, but it's hard to wrap your head around that as the goal rather than just there's a date on a calendar that you're actually working toward. So that being said, I have signed up for another 5K race on October 7th. So there's a race around the campus of the local university. It's starting an hour later than the last race that I was in, but the 4-mile race was on the 4th of July, so it was already in the middle of the heat. This is October 7th, but this is Southwest Louisiana. It's going to be blazing hot anyway, so it's going to be hot either way, regardless if it's July or October. But it's only 5K instead of 4 miles, so the time difference probably isn't a big deal. It's not like we're going out running at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Also, I was talking with a coworker of mine, and the topic of how I lost weight had come up. And when I was telling her that I had signed up for a race and was looking at doing 5Ks, she had mentioned that there was a 5K in her town that she had always planned on doing, but just had never done. The gimmick of this 5K was that the way she said it is that it's held at night and people have glow sticks out, and it's just basically a glow run, if you want to call it, for lack of a better term. So I looked up the race that she was talking about, and it's like an hour and 15 minutes away from here. That's not a huge deal. It's the day before Thanksgiving, which that is going to be a little bigger of a deal, but the main thing is that the way she billed it to me was that the run was at night. And when I looked up the race information, it starts at 5:30 p.m. And yeah, that will be after daylight savings time switches the clocks back, but it's 6:45 right now, and it's light outside. So this would be about what 5:45 would look like in 6 weeks from, or 2.5 months from now, because it is at the end of November. So maybe I've got my memory of how dark it is at 5:30 p.m. around Thanksgiving. It's never something I've taken to notice before, and maybe it is darker than I thought it was going to be. But now it's like, this is just, people are going to have glow sticks when it's light outside. Anyway, so for that run, that's more just a get out, have something on the calendar. It's not going to be a serious run. The plan is for her to join me there, but she's not a runner. I am not exactly the metric to go off of as what a runner is, but she's in better shape than I am. She rides her bike. I think she goes to the gym. Doesn't matter. But I think she told me that she's not a runner, so she can't run fast, which is right up my alley because I can't either. So the basically gentleman's agreement is that when we actually start this race, that we're going to run the race together. That neither one is just going to just smoke the other one and just leave them behind. So I expect that if it is the case that she is as bad a runner as she's billing herself, then my time will get dialed back from what I plan on doing in October. Nevertheless, it's just something for me to put on my schedule. And if it turns out she doesn't sign up, that's fine. That just changes my goal from that day to actually being one that I'm running for time now. So the only problem with it is that it is at 5:30, like an hour and 15 minutes away from here. I've never been to the place, so it's definitely something I'm going to go find before race day. But it is on a Wednesday. It's the evening prior to Thanksgiving. And that's not a huge deal for me, but the biggest problem is that I do work that day. And on Wednesdays this semester, I'm not off until like 2 o'clock. And work is an hour away from home. So right after work, I would have to sprint home and have all my stuff already ready to go. Throw my clothes, my running clothes on, get in the car and run back just go back to the race then. The other alternative is just to take it all with me, but now there's a 3.5-hour gap between the time I'm done at work and the race starts, and I'm not going to have much to do. And it's only like a 40-minute drive between work and where the race is. So I've got that kind of time delay that I'm 2.5 months away. I have time to figure it out before then. And hopefully it's not raining. So this is all I have planned for this video. I'm going to probably stop it here just so I can, I'm not dealing with an extremely long video that I'm trying to pull off of the GoPro and figure out how to edit. I do have another video that I want to make regarding some of the workout sessions that I had this past week, and as soon as I get the camera figured out and if this is sufficient and I want to keep doing it in this setup, then I'll do that video soon. But until then, see you.